Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, this is one of the most picturesque settings there is in the entire sport.
You've got the trees out in center field. You've got the waterfall. You've got just tremendous backdrop of the mountains. But one thing about this ballpark is it plays fast. So you got to be ready defensively. And you also have to keep the ball down, set your sights just a little bit lower because of the altitude and elevation. Pitches don't break as well.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. Our starting pitcher in this one, Austin Gomber.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now here's the veteran DH, Shohei Ohtani. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is gone. He wastes no time on this one, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Gomber, a guy that really fills up the strike zone. Rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. The punch out there, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
That's three.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. The 1-1. That one fouled off.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now 1-0. You're watching back here at Coors Field. And today's starter, Clayton Kershaw. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
And another ball. And now it's filled up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
One down, base is empty. Not even close there. Ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting third,
Tyro Estrada to the plate. Next offering down in the dirt.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that one missing low.
3-2.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here this half. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rockies nothing. New inning getting started. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 3.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Kicks and fires. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The pitch. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No outs. Runner on second. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Backed off the plate that time. The 2-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
2-2.
That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. And that rolls into the corner. He'll score easily. And they lead by 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Next offering upstairs. Man at second. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one popped up. Estrada drifts towards it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
A little bit high, and the count is even, 2-2.
It's a good take.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the catch, inning over. Dodgers with a run scoring double, and it's 2-zip Dodgers. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Michael Tolia.
The first baseman, Michael.
Kershaw deals. Slider misses outside. Kershaw fires. Fought off foul. The pitch. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Here's a 1-1. Got a good eye there.
2-1.
Popped up. Freeman has this one sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6.
2 outs, base is empty. Brenton Doyle the next to hit. The Rockies down by a pair. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Rockies are down quietly, and they're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Three, 2 on the way. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Smith started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Right through there for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for LA. They're up 2-0. Back here in Denver, down to third baseman, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
Next pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. And that's in the dirt. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the catcher.
The catcher, number 37.
The Rockies trailing by 2 here in the last half of the third. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Here's a 2-2. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
A great back and forth in that at-bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch misses way outside. Rudder takes off. Up the middle. There's 1. And that's 2. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez. Bounced up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
The center field.
So man aboard, and now Andy Pajes. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. pitch. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Liner snagged at first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play.
The second baseman,
Tommy Edman at the plate. The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 outs. That one misses. 3-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Gets under it and pops it up. Moving under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
the right fielder, Tyler Freeman.
The 1-1. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And the pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Hernandez settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out. Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck. A wind in the pitch. On the ground, right side, Edman. Throws to first in time. Next for Colorado, Tyro Estrada. The Rockies still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering is down low. He swings and fouls one off. And another ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Runner at first with 2 away. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Michael Toglia. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That one missed. Not even close there. And that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And now the lefty foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Line drive. Makes the catch. And the inning is over. The Rockies strand one. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Enrique Hernandez.
The left fielder, number 8, TK Hernandez.
Good eye in that spot. Action in the pen down there. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Number 54 getting loose as well. The wind of the pitch. And the slider just misses.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
And here it comes. That's ripped to right down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So, man aboard, Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A little bit low. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
And another ball. Rojas aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 5-zip. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitch. So they turn things over to the righty, Jimmy Herget.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here's Mookie now. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Sends it to Tolia, and they get the out on Smith. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning for Teoscar Hernandez.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning. And now Kyle Farmer. The 2-1. Late on that fastball. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Anthony Banda, the left-hander, up and throwing. Garcia also getting ready. And a pitch. Bounced out to short. Bats up with it. Jump throw across his body. And they get the out. So digging in, Brenton Doyle. One down, base is empty. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And another ball. The wide to kick the pitch. That one misses. Full count now. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Out to center. Pajes in position. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. Back here in Denver, now here is Andy Pajes.
Number 44, Andy Pajes.
Two down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And the right-hander deals. Runner on the go. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Check on the runner, and he's back safely. And a foul ball. Edman over at second, one down. Got him swinging. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Miguel Rojas.
Right-handed reliever. Strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And down on strikes. And that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on base. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the sixth. Now the Rockies catcher, number 37.
Number 37.
Here's a 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Now all even up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez has it sized up. He's got it, and there's two away.
The right fielder, number 2. Tyler.
So the batting order turns over. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. And a 1-1. Hard hit right side. Throw on to Freeman. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
On a strike, the pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Turns and fires to Betts. That's hard hit in the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Just missed. And another ball. Freddie Freeman waiting for a turn at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Beck. The pitch.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
High fly ball out to left field. Hernandez sizing it up. Makes the grab, one away.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Two now. And another ball. Struck him out looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished. Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Michael Toglia. That one way outside, and it's 2-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He breaks up the no-no with a homer, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter, Kyle Farmer. Ripped towards third. Rojas with the throw to first. And that ends the inning. Rockies edging closer with this shot. It's now 5-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 54. Freddie Freeman digs in now.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ball to strike.
No, that's a ball.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Arcia whips it to first, and that's one away
Now
as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And next for L.A., Andy Pages. And the righty deals.
2 balls.
Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty delivers. Hammered, base hit. Coming home, fires it to the plate. He's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Line drive, base hit. Pages on his way to third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And the batter now, Kike Hernandez. Throw to first, and he's back in easily. The 1-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm. Victor Vodnik.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
Mookie Betts waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Bases loaded, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
Man, that looked to be in the strike zone right there. That's a tough one to have go against you and force in a run.
Bases full, 2 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Just missed. In the air, this one's well struck, and it is gone. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-1.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with a home run. Oh, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at
the plate. Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Off the mark there. 3-2 now. Freddie Freeman to bat next. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kirby Yates.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball. Kicks and fires. Just misses the mark outside the zone. That one down the line, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Orlando Arcia. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground to short, Betts. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 37.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher. The 1-2. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that extends the inning.
The batter, number 8.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Fly ball to right. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Colorado. They trail by double digits, 11-1. We go to the
Leading off for
ninth.
the Dodgers,
Now it's the Dodger cleanup
the first
hitter,
baseman,
Freddie
number 5,
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Sends it to Tolia, and Freeman is retired.
Now batting.
And the
The
batter
right
now,
fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. And another ball. That one is upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Payoff pitch. Out to short. Sends it to Tolia. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Two outs. Stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Next offering is outside. That one misses. Full count now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Rockies 1. Last chance for the home team. And now Tyler
The
Freeman.
right fielder, Tyler Freeman.
And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
One down, base is empty. Inside, just missed. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. So 2 down now, and here is Tyro Estrada. And a pitch. Good eye right there.
2-1.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. This could end it. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Too low, and it's ball 3. 2 down, nobody on. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Tolia. The pitch.
Nope. Off it. 2 balls. 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Lifted to left, and that should do it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
Yeah, pretty tight ball game up until the 8th inning, and that's really the time where you expect things to lock down. But the offense broke out, incredible outburst, and just put this game out of reach.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Rockies, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.